Namaskar. Purpose of life, it has been adequately covered. But the purpose of living, the purpose of life as a human, or we can say the goal of life of a human, that is different. The very fact that human has adopted a separate identity, separate from the life, he has to realize that he is not separate from the life itself, the consciousness itself. So, for that, this human has been given a path. This is how you have to maintain and achieve this end. For that, he has been given an equipment, and that equipment is the body and mind, along with all senses and so on. So, using this body, mind, the human achieves a goal of realizing that there has never ever been a separation, and this whole process from the time the jivahood arises, the human being feeling of being a separate human arises, to the time when that merger happens. This entire duration, it can be a split second, it can be a few years, few months, few days, few lifetimes. It depends. So therefore, we should never confuse the purpose of life as a human and purpose of life itself. Life has no purpose, and therefore it has no concept, and so it doesn't have to start or end. It doesn't have a beginning or an end. It just is. Everything is applicable to the human. Since he has a feeling of separation, he has a humanhood, human feeling, jiva feeling. That is why he needs to realize that he is not separate. And for that, there are various ways. In our scriptures, it has been very adequately described. The 4 ways to achieve this. And for achieving this, through these 4 ways, an equipment called body and mind is provided. We have to achieve that. And those fourfold path, we can say, is that dharma, arth, kam and moksha. This has to be further linked to the various 4 stages of life: the brahmacharya, the grahasth, the vanprasth, and the sannyas. So all these ideas, all these concepts are there to guide this human, this jeev, to realize and to know that he is not separate. There is no duality. And once that happens, then the life is totally different. But for that to happen, in my opinion, before anything else, can be done. The primary requirement would be to not even end the desire. No, let the desires be there. But the primary thing to be done is the end of lust. We all are lusty ones, lusty people. That is to say, we have lot many lusts, not just the physical part of it. The lust for power, lust for money, lust for wealth, property, social status. Many types of lusts are there. And we are all having many types of lusts within us. Lust for security. Even this is a lust. And all this leads to clinging, attachments. And when the clinging is there, and one cannot endlessly keep clinging, he has to leave. So, when all this has to happen, and the lust becomes the main stumbling block. The lust for power starts right from our homes. The older generation doesn't want to leave the things for the next generation. So how can it go to the Vanaprastha ashram? It's not possible. It is the lust which prevents a person from moving ahead on this path of meeting the goals of life as a human. In my opinion, lust is the only thing that is to be done away with. Desires and all are fine. They are all small things. Lust is very important, and that has to be taken care of. The purpose of life, therefore, in my opinion, in the modern times, we can say the purpose of life as a human, as a city dweller, as a householder, is to remove all kinds of lust from our from our minds, from our behaviors. Once that is done, everything else will be very quick and fast. Please contemplate. Thank you.